was talking to a client the other day about a situation that he's having with one of his employees. And as we were talking about some of the ways in which his employee had failed his expectations, I said to him, what does this employee want to do in the future? What are his long-term goals personally? Does he want to get your job? Does he want to move up within the company? Does he want to be a better leader? What is he working on? Does he want to get better at strategic thinking, problem solving, public speaking, holding others accountable, having tough conversations? And my client said, I don't really know what he wants to do next and in the future. And I haven't asked him because I don't really know the answers, what I think the answers are for him. And what I said to my client was, it is not your job to have the answers for him and know what he is supposed to do next. It's actually his career, it's his development. It's really up to him to figure that out with your help. Your job is to create an inspiring, engaging environment and lead by example and support him in being his best self and ask the questions, produce the reason to soul search so that he can figure it out and he wants to figure it out. But it starts by asking and telling him you're interested and that you'll help him figure out if he wants to. The reason it's so important for us as leaders to know where our people are at and where they want to go is so that we can take that information and help them get there. If we know that one of our employees wants to move up, get promoted, make more money, get into leadership, then we're able to say to them, hey, what I see you doing right now isn't going to get you there. These behaviors, these actions, these things that you're saying and doing, that's not actually going to help get you to the goal that you yourself said that you have. Or we get to say, hey, what you did today was great. I want to see so much more of that. And oh, by the way, I know that your future goal is to do X. This is really going to help set you up and prepare you for that. It also helps when we're extending challenges to our team members. When we go to them and say, hey, there's this project, there's this presentation, there's this assignment task that we as a team need to do, I'm going to give that to you. I really want you to be in charge of that. And the reason why is because you've told me you want to get into this other department, this other division. This is going to help get you ready for that. It helps our employees and our team members understand why we're holding them accountable, giving them challenges, asking them to step up and do more. And it makes conversations where they maybe missed the mark easier because we're able to say, hey, in addition to the fact that, we just can't have this is not part of my company's expectations or my expectations, but this doesn't align with your expectations for yourself. You said again, you want to get to X, these are your goals, and what you've done here today or over these couple of weeks, this past month, that's not gonna get you there. That's not what a person in that role would do. And so we can't have that continue because of what you said, just the things that you want for yourself. And oh, by the way, as your leader, I am supposed to be helping get you there. I'm the one that is supposed to help you get to where you want to go. And so I have to give you this feedback today. We have to talk about it because otherwise I'm not doing my job as being a great leader. So if you've got an employee, if you've got anyone you're working with and you lead or manage or supervise them, know what their goals are. Ask them, talk to them about it, and then remind them of those things. Leverage those things they've said to you. One of the things I told my client during this conversation is there's few things more powerful when we're negotiating or discussing something with someone than to remind them of their own words. Back in financial services with sales, we would want to know what a client's needs and hopes and goals were to pay down debt or to save for retirement or to help send their kid to college, because then we could match up those wishes with the ways that they were behaving. Hey, you've got to consolidate this credit card debt and get it into one lower fixed payment because you told me you have a goal of saving more money and planning for retirement. You cannot possibly do that with these monthly payments as high as they are and these rates. You're getting killed. And so we've got to move forward with this recommendation to get you to where you said you wanted to be financially. It's the same with everything. When we use people's words or leverage people's words, bring it back up, remind them of what they said they wanted, they can connect with it better. And that's our job as consultants, as coaches, as advisors, as mentors, is remind people, hey, you said this was important to you. Well, then let's do the things we need to get you there. If you don't know what those things are, you can't possibly have these kinds of conversations. So find out, ask the questions, Don't feel like you have to have the answers. It's about you and that individual coming to a conclusion together through dialogue. With that, everybody make a great day. Would love to hear about anybody that has had or is having these kinds of conversations. It changes everything with leadership. Peace.